In today's episode of Truly Bedrock, we make some huge expansions to our mega base, placing over 14,000 concrete, exploiting the game, and building some custom flying machines. We also build the foundations of a full base lighting system, and we even build Shrek. We got a lot to do, so let's hop into it. Let's start off simple. This is the witch farm we built in the last episode, and it's really ugly. And we're gonna build something equally hideous around it, and I'm thinking it's gonna be Shrek. So we gotta go head over to the design world real quick and see what we can throw together, because ain't no way I'm gonna try and freehand that in survival mode. I don't want to do Shrek bad like that. Shrek deserves only the best. Okay, don't laugh, but this is our first attempt at like a rough outline for what's gonna happen. Update number 2, it has progressed to my swap. It's almost like a manatee or Yoshi, okay? It's so many things except Shrek. I'm sorry to inform you, it's now the pig from Angry Birds. I am just struggling with this face. I don't even, it's almost a sandworm and Baby Yoda at the same time. Okay, imagine this, but green, and that's what you have here. Okay, we've been at this for a comically long time, but you know what? He's actually come along. We made some serious progress on this guy. Gave him some boogers for, you know, obvious reasons. We even got some, like, earwax up in here. I 100% stole the face from GigaChad Gamer on the Minecraft subreddit from 3 years ago. But, you know, I adapted it. I improved. I overcome. So if you ever build something in creative and you want to know how many blocks there are in it, you can simply go ahead and make a copy of it with like a structure block, paste that in, and then air destroy. That's going to drop everything as an item. So we know that we need a maximum this number of materials right here. So it is time to go do some mining. So, oh my god, that's a creeper. I was just about to record a clip and there's just straight up a creeper on my beacon. What I was going to say is that we have pro tips for you. So if you can find yourself a nice place in a mesa to mine, what you're looking for is the regular terracotta of this color right here. You want to find a nice 2 tall layer, kind of like this. And if you make yourself a beacon, you only need haste 1 inside the beacon for it to be able to instant mine. There we go. Yeah, see, now we got the ability to mine the terracotta. We could just mine out this entire little area on the inside, not destroy the outside zone and make it look all disgusting out there, but we can still get to the blocks that we need. Good enough. Also, we can instant mine stone with haste 1. I did not know that. Couple minutes later, we have an entire shulker box and then some blocks. That is more than enough to build ourselves a lovely Shrek. Okay, so we're using Structuro to build this Shrek, and it turns out there's an armor stand right here. So I just walk by, and there's just like Shrek right here. It's a mini one. They're spreading. Well, we have all the materials that we need to build this dude, and we know how to build them using Structura. And after about 30 minutes of building, we have ourselves a disgustingly ugly, but also kind of cute little Shrek up there. You'll love to see it. It's so good, actually. You know what? Now that he's, like, actually in the biome, and he's got some trees and stuff around him, he's looking pretty good. And of course, we got the stay out of my swamp sign. Okay, so Shrek's got a whole family of frogs on his head, and they're such happy little frogs. It's clearly frog approved, therefore it should be good enough for any of you. Now, maybe the ears could be a little bit larger, but I'm not touching the build. He's perfect as is. Right, so one of the main reasons we built this farm wasn't just to gawk at how much, you know, redstone we have in it, although that was quite fun. One of the main reasons was to make a red box and a boom box, and we've done that. And another one of the reasons is to make an entire shulker box of redstone lamps, which we shall now commence doing. So we need 2 entire double chests of glowstone dust, which, you know, we have. 2 double chests of redstone dust as well, which we probably have that. That's only 12 stacks of redstone blocks. Wow, that is not very much redstone. Well, there we go. We have ourselves an entire shulker box of redstone lamps now. That's certainly more than I've ever had before. And now we're going to build a base with that. So this is the current state of the base, and we're going to massively change this in today's video. So we need to start by placing in the floor. Now, we just bought 8 shulker boxes of concrete from Slack Lizard in the last couple episodes. So we have the materials we need. We're beginning to place down the foundations of the base now. We're going to cover up the entire area's floor. And we're basically just going to be following the simulation distance outline going all the way around. So these iron farms are on the very corner of the simulated area. So we're going to have redstone lamps in the floor right here. These are actually going to have target blocks underneath them to power them. That way we can turn on and off these outer edges. And this is going to be going all the way around the entirety of the base. So we need to dig a trench going all the way around this entire area. So this is what everything looks like. Very messy and cluttered and horrible and very janky. But we're about to go clean up absolutely everything in this area. So it's all cleaned up and we got the outline in. Now it's time for all of the blocks. So I think the best way to do this is just to make super long lines going all the way across. So yeah, we can just go straight for 9 chunks and just place in an absolute ton of blocks. So it's going to take 2 stacks and 16 of concrete every time we run through this. And then we need to fill in all 57 chunks of the base with concrete. This opinion might upset everybody, okay? But rain should convert concrete powder into concrete. Why do I think this? Because, number 1, logic. Number 2, it would be extremely convenient for my one very specific base build right now. Okay, that is the entire center line of chunks filled in. That was almost 2 entire shulker boxes of concrete. We have a lot of this thing installed now. Basically, the 3 center chunks are all essentially done. What I've been doing to speed place this is basically God bridging. I made a video on this a while back, but you just hold down the place button and then you run forward and you can actually look quite a ways forward. And then you can jump as well while placing and you just go absolutely speed. And now once you get to the end, you can slow down. Keep holding down the place button and then pick block and you actually swap to your next stack or grab another one from your inventory. Now, I actually want to switch this to a speed beacon and maybe we can go even faster. Okay, now we try this with the speed beacon and we are just flying through this thing with the run jumping even. Oh my god, okay, this is going to save a ton of time. Seems like it might actually be faster to not run jump when you have speed too. So we are down to the very last of our concrete. It's literally like 4 stacks and 2. So all of our shulkers are empty now. But it's enough to do what we needed to do. Heck yeah, the entire area is now completely filled in. Look at this. That is crazy. Okay, we're gonna build so many things on top of this. It's gonna be insane. So that only took about an hour and some to actually cover up the entire area. The speed placing with the speed beacon was actually insanely helpful, and it's looking pretty good. So now we need to figure out how to actually, convert all this into solid concrete, because of course right now this is all concrete powder, and we want it to all be converted into solid concrete like this. That way it's nice and clean. Taking a break from all that, I just got an opportunity that I cannot turn down to sell all of my junk for a ton of diamonds. Hello, Mr. Alien. So I heard that you need stone.
Yes, I need a lot of stone, and I have a lot of diamonds that I'm willing to part with for this stone.
Oh, well, this is very convenient ordeal right here. Okay, so listen, I have this and 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 this, and then I also have all of these.
Oh.
Because I ran out of shulkers.
Okay, well, hang on a minute. How much are you wanting for all this stone?
That'll be 59 diamonds.
Okay.
No contest. Okay. This is great. I should have raised the price.
More.
I should have raised the price. That'll be 4 stacks of diamonds.
I was expecting a lot more, honestly. So I mean,
well, it's 4 diamonds, 4 diamonds a stack. Hold up, I need 4 stacks of diamonds.
I don't know. Do I look like the sort of person that can do maths? I have one singular eye.
Hey, I have half a. Oh, you got so many diamonds. You're fine. You can handle it. Bro, I have 18 diamonds to my name right now.
Yeah, you need. This is like a charity case more than anything.
Really
how many? Wait, hang on. How many do you want?
No, it was 4 stacks of stone per diamond. So you're good. You're good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
It was like, you've had 2 opportunities to scam me of more diamonds, and you haven't. It's great.
This is a great form of commerce. We just throw items at each other.
Definitely not gonna lose any items.
Oh, wait, I have 2 more stacks for you right here. You said you wanted stone, and I took that personally.
You have, yes.
Bro, these don't stack with my other diamonds. Ah, jeez, come on.
You
now.
you gotta craft them into a block, or just keep the free advertisement. I'm not complaining.
Okay, if you need more than that, I have more to dig in my base, so I can make things happen.
I mean, this will definitely be a good start. I will probably have to come back.
Okay, that's what I like to hear. Good business, good business.
Yes, you're going to exploit a lot of diamonds out of me, I think.
I might raise my price, you know, supply and demand.
Yeah, I mean, you know, oh no, I'm so poor. I'm not gonna be able to cope. Just don't look at that.
Listen, I'm gonna make bank selling dirt and stone this season.
I'm going to transfer each of these.
Oh, oh wow, you're gonna transfer it? I can just give you 8 blue dye.
Look, for somebody that is blue, I'm not doing too good on the blue dye.
Because you're the only person on the server using blue.
I'm pretty sure
Listen, do you want to buy a stack of lapis blocks?
Wait, how much? How much?
9 diamonds.
I will actually. There you go. I need lapis.
I just made up a price and you went for it.
Yeah. I'm terrible at business.
So I don't know where all my lapis is, but here's a half a stack, and then here's an extra amount of stone to make up for the diamonds that you already gave me, because no refunds.
Okay, you know what? Sure, that works.
And then I have 3 diamonds worth of stone right here as well.
You're not even giving me an option to buy it. You're just like.
No, yeah, you're taking it. And then, you know what? Hold up. Give me 1 second, and I can get you some more stone real quick. And then if you just want to take it out of these chests right here.
Wait.
And then I could just stand here, and then you could just give me more diamonds.
Whoa, this stone shop's amazing. It just
Yeah,
automatically
it's pretty good. It's on demand, you know? So now that we have an actual floor in our base, we need to move down all of our junk chests. I do plan on selling all of this, but I need to organize it into grass and dirt. That way I can turn the dirt into mud and the grass into bone meal or diamonds, whichever one's more convenient. By the way, this used to be the actual ground layer of the base until we mined it down. Now, this has the chance to be very laggy or very fun, or both, so we're just going to mine out absolutely all of this, and this is beautiful. I love it. Look at this. Yes, many, many, many items. Okay, it appears I maybe didn't think this out thoroughly, because all the items are just stuck up here now. I only have 5 minutes to move until all of this despawns. Oh, jeez. Okay, I gotta go fast. I swear this is related to the base build, but we'll never need to make sticks again thanks to the witch farm, and we need all these sticks to make armor stands for slime. I know it's crazy, but it'll make sense. Okay, so we have ourselves all of the armor stands that we'll ever need. We've done a little bit of potion brewing here. Now, this farm is actually broken as of you watching this video, because Mojang did a sneaky little bug fix and removed it from the game in 121.40, but the server's still on 121.30. We haven't updated yet. So yeah, we're going to absolutely abuse this while we can. Okay, so that was about 2 stacks of armor stands. It's fine, don't worry about it. So now we're gonna go ahead and close up that little trapdoor. We're gonna splash this guy with some oozing, and then this 1 harming potion down here is going to kill all those. Each one of those 128 armor stands is gonna spawn in 2 medium slimes, which when killed will then spawn in multiple smaller slimes. So this is probably going to end up being, well, 128, 256 medium slimes, probably 500 to 700 small slimes. It's going to be great. Oozing all the particles ever. Very nice. And then here comes the lag. Heck yeah. Okay, so now we throw a harming and immediately switch to looting. That kills a bunch of the guys, applies looting to all of them, and then we have quite a bit of lag there because they have to spawn in all the babies and all the experience orbs as well. And then we just do that a couple more times as well. And that should be basically everything. Look how many slime balls that is. Amazing. Okay, yeah, see, there you go. Bunch of guys. So from 1 oozing potion, which costs 1 slime block, we just got 2.5 stacks of slime blocks in return from it. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that a bunch more times. Okay, so from our 9-ish stacks of armor stands, we actually got over 9 stacks of slime blocks. But I don't know if this is gonna be enough slime for what I need, so There's another 3 stacks of overstands right there. You know what's gonna happen. Okay, now that it is a lot of slime. That should definitely be more than enough slime for the flying machine that we're gonna be building. So we need ourselves many materials for the base, and one of those materials is wheat. Wheat. So this is Liara's gigantic wheat field, and it is indeed very large. We're gonna harvest this entire thing and turn it into a base. Nom 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 nom. It's been 900 years, and we finally completely harvested this entire thing. Well, not really, but we're nearly there. Okay, so this took over an hour to harvest, and how much wheat did we get from that entire thing? Guess is right now, it's 1 shulker box of wheat. It is 2 shulker boxes of wheat. It's 3 shulker boxes of wheat and like a stack and some. So fun fact, target blocks are expensive, my guys. So 1 target block takes an entire hay bale. Yeah, so all of this wheat is a total of 9 stacks of target blocks. I do not think that that is anywhere near enough. Yeah, so the redstone shop on the server is selling target blocks for 1 diamond for 16. Yeah, no. So this is how many redstone lamps I estimated and guesstimated we would need for the base. And this is how many target blocks we need. Now we need 1 target block per lamp. So you can see the disparity here. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and install a bunch of this right now and just see how far we can get. So here's the build process. We're gonna have a lever somewhere at the center of the base that is going to turn on and off these lamps going around the edges, right? That is why we're going through all this effort. I want to be able to turn these on and off, okay? So we're gonna have a redstone line that is powered on this entire inner edge right here. That is gonna be powering a bunch of these target blocks. And then on top of those is going to be our redstone lamps. And then right above this, we're going to have our tinted glass, which is going to make it so that we have our nice rainbow lighting. Yeah, so we're going to have this, but all the way around the base and in 4 different colors. It's a lot of investment, but hopefully it's worth it. So the original plan for all the target blocks was to run them underneath the redstone lamps like this, and that would be great. And now I was trying to figure out a way to like repeat the signal, you know, which I know there's a way to do without it self-powering itself like this, but I forget right now. Don't worry about it. While figuring that out, we discovered that we actually don't need any target blocks. Instead, we can just do repeater, redstone, repeater, redstone, repeater, redstone, all the way along, and then it would actually give us a cool animation for turning on and off all the RGB lights around the base. We might have spent an hour harvesting wheat that we don't need. I have no comment. I have no comment. Instead, I will distract you with the fact that an ender dragon flew through here and deleted my beacon. So that's really funny. We have all the target blocks that we don't need, and I happen to have sold all the stone that I would need to make repeaters. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. That should be the title of the episode right there. So we got in the first little section right here, which isn't terribly hard to build if you just make it in batches. So you just put in the lamps, put in the repeaters, then the blocks, then the redstone. And if we turn that off, as you can see, it's looking pretty good. So imagine that going literally all the way around the place. And now I just need to build that going literally all the way around the place. Click, 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 click. Is that a satisfying click sound? I don't feel like it is. Okay, so look how nice this is with just the lights in there, with absolutely no tinted glass or stained glass above that. And then look over here. Bam, it's looking so good already. Okay, now we're talking. Look at this. It's gonna look so good. So this is just with 4 builds in here. Imagine this entire area completely populated with like 20 different buildings and builds and tracers running everywhere. And look at that, we got the little effect right there of them churning off slowly. Love it. Yeah, you can see them churning on all slowly now. We can even set this up on a clock so that it's partially on, partially off, and just kind of having this nice effect go across the base. I think that'd be pretty cool. To convert all this concrete powder into concrete, we need to use a flying machine, and this is a kind of older design by Kenneth Dew from 2019, and it's not made for this at all, but it actually works amazing. Link to their build is in the description. It's a beautiful day on the base, and today is conversion day. We are gonna be using this lovely little flying machine right here, which looks a little bit complicated, but each one of these little modules right here is, again, just a module that you can connect together basically infinitely. But we're gonna have to build this a couple of times to convert all of the concrete in the base. The reason being is this is a very large area, and doing this with a water bucket of, 4,000 times, it just really does not appeal to me. But having a flying machine do that for me seems amazing. Okay, so we are done with the flying machine, and it's pretty much ready to go. We just need to dump the water out front of it, because this works by picking up the water, moving forward, and then putting it back down. So we need to make sure there's a bucket inside of each one of these, and that's essentially all there is to it. Okay, the flying machine is now completely done. It is actually sort of massive, because we've made it the size and the width of the base. And yes, I probably could have converted this all by hand and the time that it took to build the flying machine, but whatever. I wanted to build a flying machine. Okay, so how this works is this is the central bar right here that's going to get pushed forwards. So when this gets moved forward, it's going to drag ahead these 3 blocks right here, which will then activate that dispenser, retracting the water. It's also going to activate this piston, which will pull this entire back section right here forwards, which will then put the water back out. Once this section right here gets dragged forwards, that's also going to drag that next section forward, and just repeat that process going all the way down the line. So it's kind of caterpillar its way down there. Now, we just have a super simple engine back here. So it's basically just like a bunch of pistons, just in sequence, really, just kind of pushing and pulling each other. And each one of these is just to add delay in here. That way, there's enough time for the lava, or in our case, water, to actually flow and not be destroyed. First thing that we get to check is this dude right here. And it looks like that did actually work. And now we just need to fire up the engine. One right here. There we go. Okay, now the fun begins. And this is gonna flood the entire base. Oh, I'm so excited. I've had this idea for weeks, and it's finally working. Yeah, look at this get flooded concrete. It's actually working pretty well. Now you can see that's leaving behind a lot of water, but that's all gonna decay slowly as the machine moves forward, so it shouldn't really be that laggy. The bunny is fine, by the way. He's just having a good day at the pool. Okay, and now it has connected to the next side. Is it gonna work? Hey, there it goes. It actually works. Nice. We love to see it. Big extension, big flying machine. Oh, I'm so excited. I love this. This is so cool. You can't tell me that this isn't kind of cool. Like, come on. You've probably never seen this in Minecraft before. Oh yeah, look at the concrete color behind us. Such a nice color compared to this up here. Aw, man. This is completely overkill for something that I could have done manually in like an hour. But instead, I built a really cool flying machine with that hour of my time. Alright, so I guess I didn't stop the main flying machine from going. Just one of the branches of it. Whoopsie. But you know what? We can just... There's no harm. We can just keep letting it go. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We don't need to stop it. What's it gonna do? Flood the whole server? Nah, it's fine. Look at this base go. Ah, it's looking so nice. Yeah, so just a couple little bits of concrete here on the edges, but like, that's like 5 water buckets, not a big deal. How did we just run an entire watery flying machine through this place and this area did not get flooded? This is a one-time use flying machine. It feels very wasteful. I know we're supposed to reduce, reuse, and recycle, but like, yeah, this feels exceptionally wasteful. Behold, a fully moistened base. It is looking so much nicer, especially now that we got the, the edges lit up, and then we gotta install some serious farmage in this area. Looking pretty solid. Yeah, and then we can turn off the RGBs as well. And then it turns on. Nice. I actually really like the delay. If we did the target block method, it would basically all be instant. This gives us more options for actually animating it as well. We can just do like a little pulse of removing the signal, and then we'll have like a little trail of darkness going along the entire edge. If you liked today's episode, then subscribe for more, and thank you so much for watching.